Good morning. How is everybody today? Hello, CJ, CW, JC, and Maria, and Greg, of course, and Mr. Nobody, in case you're watching. Anybody else who's watching? Pardon me. That's what I've been dealing with. All right. Well, I won't talk so much. How about that? Let's begin with morning prayers. Today is Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. Tomorrow is my second batch of baby chick lockdown, so we stop them from rocking, and then this weekend I should have another batch of baby chicks. The first batch went really well. I got 10 out of 15 babies, and they're doing well. And now I have to see whether or not most of them are hens. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Nomine Dei, Matronum Nostra, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of God and humbly adore the Trinitarian Theophany. Most holy and adorable Trinity, one God and three divine beings, I believe that thou art here present. I adore thee with the deepest humility. I render to thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to thee. O my God, relying on thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain the pardon of my sins, the help of thy grace and life everlasting, through the merits of God Jesus Christ. O my God, I love thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of thee. I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank God for the many graces that we receive, and offer our sufferings up to the Trinitarian Theophany and the souls in purgatory. O my God, I most humbly thank thee for all the favors thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in thy service. I consecrate to thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, O God, that there may be none that is not animated by thy love, or that would not tend to thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good. And let us beg of God the graces which are necessary to us. O my God, thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of thy grace. Deny me not thy grace, O God, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which thou forbiddest, to practice the good which thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please thee to send me. God, Our Lady, place myself under thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, my advocate, now and at the hour of my death. O my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all, because I have offended thee, my God, who is good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. I'm just going to read, I'd like to recap just a little bit about the money manipulation in the social order. So another, which I read yesterday or the day before, I don't remember now since I've been under the weather, but one of the defective principles is when making the volume of money dependent upon the volume of gold, because there's a lot of talk now about going to a gold-backed system, gold-backed digital currency, gold-backed this, gold-backed that. Remember, if somebody will still control the supply of gold, and that's not how it's done in a Catholic monarchy, and we'll get to that. It's quite clear. So when the volume of money is dependent on the volume of gold, not only divorce the supply of money available in the country from any relation to the actualization of the country's productivity. So basically, it rips the money supply away from a country's ability to produce. So if and it kind of gets confusing, but it's really simple to understand. Our labor is what is the money. We work for things, we create things, we make things, we do things. When you divorce your labor from the supply of money, because remember, as the population increases, so will the labor. So the money supply should be directly related to the labor supply, and therefore, and its productivity, so that you create an even and stable price level, and it still grows because the number of people and population grows, but it doesn't change radically. You can still do well as you do well in your labors. It just eliminates the fraud and the cheating, if you will, of the creation of money out of nothing for those who do nothing. Okay, who can think their way or deceive their way into tricking people into that. It's quite clear that that's been done by the Jewish banking industry. Okay, I'd stop there because I want to get to Mass, and I'm also going to turn the mic off just for a minute so I can blow my nose and get a glass of water. Okay, we should be back on. Let me get my decibel on. Deum vobiscum et quoque apud. Oremus. O God, the Creator and Redeemer of all the faithful, grant to the souls of thy servants and handmaids the remission of all their sins, that they may obtain by loving prayers the forgiveness which they have always desired, who livest and reignest with thee, one God, forever and ever. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, nunc immaculatum hostium, cum ego ininus famulus tuus offedi tibi Deum meum vivum in verum. Pro nomine peccatis et offensionibus et negligencies meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed pro omnibus fidelibus catholicorum vivis aquae defunctis ut mihi et illis proficerat salutem. Deum qui humani substantia dignitatem spiritu contradisti et mirabilius reformasti de nobis per hus aqua fine mysterium meis divinitatis esse consortis qui militatis nostrae. Fiat de notis est particips Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui te vivit et reinat in unitati Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris, tuum deprecantes clementiam mutuc conspecto divini majestatis Tuae, pro nostro totius mundus salute cum odore suavitatis ascendat. Spiritu humilitatis et in animo contritus suscipiam orate Deum Iesum Christum, et sacriet sacrificium nostrum in conspecto Tuo hodie, ut placeat tibi Deum matrono nostre et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Bene sanctificator, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et benedicite oblata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium Tuo sotto nomine preparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas concobulationum cum tibi ferimus, amorem passionis, resurrectionis et ascensionis, Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Deum matronam nostrae, et Papa Peter Sanctorum et Istonum et omnem Sanctorum, ut idis proficiat ad honorem, nobis autem et salutem, et ili pro nobis intercedere dinter in celis, quorum amoram agimus interis penendum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate, ut meam ec vestrum, sacrificium acceptabile fiat ab Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum, de manibus tuis et laudam et gloriam nomine sui ad eternitatem, quoque nostrum totusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apud te, sursum corda, habemus ad Deum, gratias agamus Deum nostrum, inium et justum est. Ege proclamates in Mater Pater Deum Mater Nostre, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum, Deum Nostre, supplicis acamus et petimus. Ut accepte besa benedicas ex sanctam sacrificium miribata, in primis quae tibi ferimus pro ecclesiam Tuum Sanctam Catholicam, quam pacificare custodire ad honori et regere dineris tot orbit et arum atque Catholicae. Memento Deum famulum Tuorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Jenna and Lena, Lori, Aaron, and family, Luis Antonio Cantu and Julian Galavis, Sinedo Luis and Amparo Cantu, Mr. Nobody, Henry and Benedict Santacroce, Maria Josephina Mose, and Neil and Earl Lively. Pray for Mr. Nobody to receive the funding and strength needed to complete the first Sedevacantist Catholic Council office at Monastery of Illinois. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion and transgenderism of any kind, anywhere, any place, or any time. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange. We pray for courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society, as well as women. Pray to force the release of the safety analysis data of the Pfizer company, of the Moderna and J&J company, for all their shots, actually. We ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sins, and especially for the ignorant. Pray for wisdom and knowledge on how to raise, grow, and prepare natural foods for people of God. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. And we pray to shut down CERN and close all gateways and portals. We pray to make known publicly how Sister Lucia died. And we pray that these court resolutions be resolved this month. for the Keller and Kendrick families. March. We don't want to drag that on any longer. We pray Deum Iesum Christum et de Deum Matrona Nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. With the following rosaries, please cause Europeans in the EU to blame their dire situation on the policies of the European Union. When they are cold and tired this winter, please cause them to remember the European Union and its Jewish influence. Please cause more European member states to reject the EU as Great Britain did. Reject the digital EU currency that is being developed. And please force many member states to hold special elections to vote themselves out of the European Union. Deo gratias. We also pray for the youth. I'm seeing a lot of interest in truth, and may they find the truth found at ourladiesgod.com as well, and help us in this goal towards a Catholic monarchy. All these things we ask in accordance with God's holy will. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognite est et nota devotio. Pro quibus tibi efferimus, veruque tibi frontox sacraficium lauris, prosis visque omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum prospes salutis et regulamitatis suae. Tibi queredum volta sua eterna Deum vivo et vero. Communicantes et momum liberantes in primis gloriose semper Deum Matram Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Beatorum Martyrium Torum, Papa Sancti Petri et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego et omnium sanctorum tuorum, quorum meritis praetibus et concedes ut in omnibus protectionis tuae muneam exidio, et in Christum Deum nostrum. Quam oblationem de Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus, consecratum acceptabile confidendi dineris ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat didictissimi Filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum. Qui pridie quam pater et recepit panem in sancta sacramentis manus suas, et derivatis operis in caelum ante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum suum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens. Consecravit, regi dedique alumni sui dicenza cibite et mandocate ex op omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simile modo postquam ceremonia sacipiens et hunc preclarum calicem in sancta sacramentis manus suas et in tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Consecrave dedique lumini sui dicenza cibite et bibite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei, mysterium fidei, qui pro nobis pro multis effundetur in remissionem peccatorum, et quotes conficeris in me mono facetis. Unde et memores Deum nostre virtui, sed a plebs tua sancta justem Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beate passionis nec non et ab inferis resurrectionis, sed et in celos gloriose ascensionis, offerimus preclare maestati tutti tuis doni sactatis, superque perpetua axarem futuris spicieri dineris. Supplices sacramus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ibi hec preferi per manus tuum ut quod, ex hoc apparis participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem subsenimus omne benedictione, celeste gratia Dei per amor benignum Christum Deum nostrae. And we pray for the deceased. We especially pray for Joseph Hunt, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis tem et omnibus in Christum crescentibum locum refugieri ducis et pacis, ut indulge est ebra amor benignum Christum Deum nostrum, per quem hec omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivificas, benedictis et preces nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso. Est ibi Deum Matrum omnipotente in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Omnis honor et gloria. Ave Deum, matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum. Sanctum tuum in mulieribus. Deum matronam nostrae, matram Deum Iesum Christum. Ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos, quesumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ab omnibus malis praeteritis presentibus et futuris, et intercedente beata gloriosa Sancta Matram nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis da propitius pacem, in diebus nostris. Ut ope misericordiae tui et uitit peccato, simus semper liberi et ab omne perturbatione securi. Per eundum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum Deum nostrum, qui te vivet et renat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam, pax Deum Iesum Christum et semper vobiscum et quoque apud te, ecce mixtio consecratio copris et sanguis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat recipientibus nobis in et salutem aeternam. Pax tecum, et quoque apud te, Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, quaperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam unum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sanctum, corpus et sanguinem tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis, et fac me tui semper inhalare mandatis, et aetinum quam separare permittas, qui cum eodem Deum matronam nostrae et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis et regnam aeternam. Perceptio corporis tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego in unus sumere praesimo non mihi proveniet in militium et condonationem, sed pro tua pietate, prosit mihi et tutum in menisse corporis, et ad me dedam percipiendam qui vivis et regnas, cum Deum matronam nostrae in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem accipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deum matronam nostrae non sunt dignes, ut justate meis in tatra verbis haberonum mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignes, ut justate meis in tatra verbis haberonum mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignes, ut interceptate meis in tanta verbis haberonum mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quid retribuum Deum Iesum Christum pro omnibus quercit mihi, calicem salutaris accipiem et nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo. Laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostrae et ave nimicis mei salvosero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Quod subsimus Deum Iesum Christum puramente capiamus et immunae tempore fit nobis remedium sempiternam. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum, quos is sanguis compet habetis ficibus meis presta. Ut in me non remenia scela la macula quam pira sancta reficenda sacramenta. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apote. Oremus. O my Deum Iesum Christum, please pardon my sins and save me from the fires of hell. Please deliver all souls from purgatory, especially those in most need. And may the prayer of thy suppliants profit the souls of thy servants and handmaids. We beseech thee, O God, that thou mayest free them from all sins, and make them sharers in thy redemption, who livest and reignest with thee, one God, forever and ever. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apote, ite mises, Deum gratia. Plagia tibi sancta Trinita. Obsequim subitutis mei, presut sacrificium cor oculis tui maestatis in unus autoribus et tratatavim miquet omnibus, proquibus idut optolicitim in sanante perpetuabe per Christum Deum nostrum. Benedicat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronam et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum. Deum Matronam Nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. O my God, I believe, I adore, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not adore, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, I adore thee profoundly. And I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of God Jesus Christ, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended. And through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart and the immaculate heart of God our Lady, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Deum Matronum Nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. Thank you for coming this morning, and pray for all those intentions that we have. If you're new here, I strongly urge you to check out the website, ourladyisgod.com, which really clarifies a lot of the deceptions that have occurred over the millennia, especially from within the infiltrations within the church, within the original Catholic Church. Again, thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Be here at 7:30 again, and I will like I said, I'm getting better every day, so I'll have a little bit more energy, a little bit. Hopefully my voice comes back better, unless you like this voice. It's a little bit softer, but it's pretty brutal at nighttime when I get these coughing hacks. Please pray for me and my family, and as I pray for yours. Please go out and sanctify all those who you meet, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.